that the whole other team is still sitting in their base. Probably had plenty of time to give it to someone to, use it for a positioning gain.
Yeah, I mean, we were going up to the top to see if we can push. I didn't want them to grab it and catch us off guard or something.
Looks like you're backing off on the push on the top lane. The entire enemy team is missing at the moment. Kind of just chilling at mid, expecting you to push there, I guess. But maybe you're going to... It looks like your focus is turning towards the top again. Lena making a show in herself in mid, finally. Gonna push that wave back.
And the wave's going to hit the top tower. Let's see if we'll make a push somewhere else, or if we're just going to let that happen. Now the
Drow
team
Ranger
is too
fending
spread
it off.
apart. We got Necrolite, I think creep stacking. As I was saying, you aggro them at 52 seconds, pull them away, and then they will be right back there with another set.
Drow Ranger with her Helmet of the Dominator completed Enamanta style. She's got a Ogre Club sitting in the bank, or stash, whatever you'd like to call it.
I think she just put that into the... Wait, I don't see it on the stash.
Yeah, I saw it and now it disappeared. So maybe she misbought?
I don't know. Not in the courier either, so...
I'm assuming she probably misclicked and resold it. Sven still without anything new. He's sitting on 1,900 gold. I mean, I don't know what exactly he's looking to buy. I think he was going for Assault Cura, so I guess he's going to pick up that Hyperstone next. Earthshaker with his Blink Dagger, Arcane Boots, still only sitting with a Golden of Strength and a Point Booster. Looks like he's probably going to be building a staff. Or, sorry, Scepter. Aghanim's.
Who was the last person you were talking about?
Earthshaker.
Aha.
Japanti's still sitting with that Ultimate Orb and the Void Stone, still waiting for that 2,700 gold to build the Scythe.
Been waiting on that for a good amount of time at this point.
Venomancer with a mech, playing the good old support Venomancer. Bounty Hunter finishes Black King Bar, still sitting with the Battle Fury, and he still has that Aegis. Night Fury, Vanguard, Urn of Shadows, still has that Armlet, sitting on 2,400 gold. Not sure what exactly he's waiting to buy. Possibly waiting for 3,200 gold to just build a heart?
Could possibly be. We do have Tidehunter has finished off in his stash, I believe. Nope, still needs the recipe for the cloak.
So I guess he is gonna, I don't know, going for a pipe. A second pipe? I'm not really sure why. Possibly a lack of communication on the team's part.
Could be that. Maybe just not enough farm for him to go for the heart.
Who haven't I talked about it yet? Shadow Shaman. It looks like you finished your Aghanims. Get that extra Serpent Ward. Which makes it easier to trap someone in the wards if that's the way you tend to play Shadow Shaman. I can never land it. I don't know why. I can never manage to trap someone in it.
I think I've landed it once against an Enchantress. Or maybe twice. I think I got it twice.
I know in Han I've done it a couple times, but not very often.
So I never played Han. Are the characters all the same or something?
Well, Han originally, aspired to be the transition from the original Dota, better graphics, and they ported over a lot of the heroes. And a lot of the heroes are exact copies, if not slightly different. But they've also added a ton of their own concepts. And there's some big differences between the games, but there are still a lot of similarities. And Dota started the genre. League of Legends kind of went a separate way with it. Especially with just the model of the business model of the game in general. But, I mean, it still plays a lot similar. I would say that it's a little bit slower paced, and, a lot of people would argue it's not as competitive, but I've heard people say the complete opposite. You can't do things such as denying doesn't happen, there's no courier, and there are summoner abilities, which means, these blanket abilities that you can pick. It's kind of like... when you have a hero and as a summoner you can build a spec. It's kind of like a World of Warcraft spec where you have 3 different trees, or any MMO for that matter that does specialization like that. You can build a certain spec, and which kind of means you have to play certain heroes to capitalize on that spec. I'm not really an expert on League of Legends. I played it a few times and I have friends that are really into it, but I never really got that into it because I was always into Han.
Yeah, I mean, I never played either. Sorry, no, I did play like a couple games of League of Legends, but I played Dota, and something about the complicated abilities and like the way things work together just really hooked me like only a couple months ago.
I would say This Han is definitely closer to Dota. Absolutely, no doubt about it. LOL is a little bit. I would say it's a little bit more beginner friendly, but I don't even know if that's true. It's definitely not as. I don't think the game's as good looking graphic wise. Han's definitely got the advantage there. This game, I mean, between this and Han, I would definitely say this has. This obviously has a much bigger studio behind it. Valve versus S2 Games, which is an independent company.
It is neat that Valve decided to go. They've only basically, almost all of their games are first-person shooters. This is their first venture into something like this, aside from Alien Swarm. But I don't really know if they, really put their whole heart into that one.
That was just a little side project for fun, I think.
So here they're gonna
Looks
go
like
on the
we're
top
gonna
tower.
Beat me to it.
Yeah.
Dire team coming to defend. Looks like we might have a team fight.
Captain Walmart caught out of position, but nice stun, especially.
Ooh,
slow
Venomancer
Shackle, but
just finishing the stun.
Shackle about too early.
It looks like the Radiant team is just going to back off.
It's been a lot of this game, so I guess that's one thing to learn from this, even though it's kind of slow, is that you can figure out places where you can more efficiently use your time to take out the enemy team. Because in Dire, they're really not going to push, so they're going to stay in. They're trying to get farm up enough to defend and wait until Radiant makes a mistake.
In a game like this, this isn't a public match, but it is a pre-made, a lobby, and there's a ton of people in the Reddit community that join these games, and it's a lot of new players. There is a channel in the game built for Reddit users, and then there's the Reddit Noobs channel. That's where most of these games that you've been broadcasting and I've been playing in have come from, and the learning curve kind of really varies. There are some really experienced players that join in every once in a while, and it's great when they can join and be able to offer the help to the new guys and really show them the way. And that's kind of the objective. Unfortunately, you always have, the couple people that join in just to give everyone else a hard time or, completely turn it into a pub stomp, which is not what we hope to achieve here.
Yeah, I mean, I took one of the better players and I asked him if he would play solo mid-game through with 5. I picked Shadow Shaman and he picked Outworld Destroyer, so that was just silly.
Every mid-experience versus Outworld Destroyer I've had lately has ended badly.
Yeah, especially with Shadow Shaman. Just nothing I could do.
This last game I played a little while ago, I played against him as Tiny, which was really obnoxious because I couldn't combo him because his Banish would just take me just below having enough mana to be able to combo him. Eventually, we did end up turning that game around and winning, but it was close.
Yeah, Outworld Destroyer is definitely a frustrating lane partner.
Not lane partner, but lane opponent.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So it looks like we have a heart about to go up on Fluffy Pants. Needs a little bit more farm. Vanguard as well.
Captain Walmart going for a Desolator, it looks like. Tidehunter finishing his pipe. I don't know. I'm not really sure why they felt the need for a second pipe. Fluffy Pants, yeah, like you said, about to finish that heart. It looks like he only needs about 100 gold, not even. Or no, sorry, a little over 100 gold. Necrolite with a Vanguard and a pipe. And a mech, playing a good support.
So what do we got on the Dire side? Do they have something to counter all these items?
Earthshaker doesn't look to have anything exciting. Still only sitting with that point booster, sitting on 1,200 gold. Sven has finally gotten that Hyperstone, looking to complete that Cure Ass. Drow Ranger still sitting with the Helm of the Dominator and Manta Style, but sitting on 3,600 gold. Not exactly sure what she's looking to buy. Venomancer with the Ring of Basilius and his boots. Nothing else exciting. Only sitting on 916 gold. Not a whole lot he can do with that. Am I forgetting someone?
Sven, did you mention? Trying to go for that Assault Curious, but not able to do much.
I didn't notice how much gold he's sitting on. He's just kind of chilling there. If we look at the gold graph, the Dire team did start to pull, make a comeback for a little bit. At about 35 minutes in, but that quickly turned around again. Now the Radiant team is back up to 10,000 gold, a 10,000 gold lead.
Yeah, and we got the Radiant farming Ancients at this point. Really gonna help push their gold up.
At this point, the best thing the Dire team could do would be to be warding and trying to pick them off one by one, but they're just kind of chilling here, waiting for something to happen. It looks like they might have given up at this point.
They are just standing still. Sort of. looking around. I don't know. Really definitely could use more wards. There's only one up. Nope, two up. We got one in the Roshan pit. Maybe they think they're gonna go for Roshan and they just want to like catch them once they go in. Maybe that's probably what it is.
I think they're hoping that they're going to push mid lane and just kind of sweep in.
Oh, we got a dust up. I mean, sorry, smoke gank. Except who turned around? The Night Stalker turn around.
I'm not sure if they see him.
Oh,
It
here
looks
we
like
go.
No, they're going to go for smoke on Rosh, it looks like, but they've got the
And that's what they wanted
up.
to do. They wanted to catch him for Rosh and then see if the Earthshaker's going to hold him in. But he didn't block him in. Got to initiate a Peripheral. The Ravage comes out, takes out a bunch of the team. Leisure going down to a Gush instead of right clicks. We have the wards going up, taking down Tab. Is he going to do it? Yep, Tab goes down, Fluffy Pants, right-clicking on Japantes, and Arcos is the final one to be taken out.
So 2 for 5 there in the Radiant favor. It looks like I was questioning it, but I think the dual pipe actually paid off.
Yeah, did both of them go off?
I'm not really sure. Let's see. Tidehunters, yes, and Necrolites did not, but still, I mean...
And we got the GG coming out, so it's just going to be a couple more minutes, I guess, until the... or maybe they're all just... Yeah, they're all just going to
we have disconnects, and that's going to be game.
So a little bit of a long one this time, maybe not so exciting, but definitely something you can learn from. And hopefully, if you played in this game, you'll watch it, see some of your mistakes. That's all what the Dota news community is about. Making mistakes and being alright with it. So head over to dotanoobs.com if you haven't, and sign up and join us in some games. Maybe I can spectate something for you.
Yeah, we'll have to get some live ones going sometimes. And anyone viewing this, feel free to join in on our games. I mean, every once in a while we'll get a one-sided game like this, but they're usually pretty even games. We're all about having fun, all about learning the new heroes, and really just overall getting better at this game. And we do have some people that tend to participate that are a little bit more experienced to us and are more than happy to coach you along the way.
Absolutely. So the Ancients are going to go down, and I think that's going to be it. So Love is Dead signing off with another commentated replay, and I'll see you guys later.